Now design projects instantly. Here, define the title field, like the bride and the broom, etc. Add photos to the project by browsing like this. After defining all the fields, move on to the next window. Now here select the manual style, and you'll be redirected to the Create Design window, where you can see a blank page. The page size of this page is the very first size in the page size list in the Preferences window. Now if you want to change the size of this page, then go on to the Project Name tab. Here you can see the Change option. Click on it and a list will open up. Select the desired page size. The page size will instantly be changed. Now let's start designing here. To insert a background onto the page, go on to the Background tab. You can insert any of the backgrounds from the available designs by just double-clicking on it, or you can browse and also bring in your own backgrounds. Now to insert any photo from the selected photos, you just need to double-click on it. Adjust the photo position by unlocking it. Dragging the corners will increase or decrease the size of the photo on the page. Now as the background is glossy, you can add the reflection effect on this photo. For the copy of the photo, keep pressing Ctrl+C on the keyboard and paste it with Ctrl+V. Now flip the copied photo vertically by selecting the Flip Vertical option in the Rotate Objects tab, and the photo is flipped. Now, to reduce the opacity of the image, go on to the Effects tab and choose the Opacity option. Here are ready presets where you just need to click on any one to apply. Now few more adjustments to make it perfect reflection. Now send this reflection copy back to the original. Select the Send to Back option in the Arrange Objects tab. And in the same way, you can insert more photos and manage this placement on the page. Now you can use shapes to decorate the page more. Now let's insert a shape here. Go on to the Shape tab and insert the desired shape by double-clicking on it. Manage the rotation of the shape as per your design you want to create. Now if you want, you can also flip the shape horizontally or vertically as per your design created. To fill the shape with the desired color, click on the Customize option here, and you will see a window which allows you to customize the shape color in your way. To fill the shape, check the Fill Shape checkbox and choose the color to fill for your shape. You can either choose the color from the given color palette, or you could use the color picker tool and pick any color from the entire screen. Now manage the opacity of the shape with the sliders. The width of the outline of the shape can be managed from here. Adjust the placement of the shape if needed. Now here, another photo of the girl's cutout is added. The mask will soften the hard edges of this photo. Double-click on the desired mask by selecting the photo. Remember, if no photo is selected for masking, any mask is applied and it will get applied on the background of the page. In this way, add other photos if you want to give any desired effects. To add titles onto the page, here a set of titles is handy, which were defined by you at the time of creating the project. To add any title, just click on the Add icon and the title will be added. Now position this title on the page according to the design you're creating. You can also manage the font type, the size and the style from the Title tab. Here, select the desired font and then adjust the size. You can select the color for the title either from the color picker or from the color palette. Or else, you can also choose any ready preset to give an instant look. Here, the title is ready. Now place this title onto the page. Add another title and give the desired effects. If you want to add any title which is not existing among the title fields which you've defined, then directly type in the title in the white space available in the Title tab. Now if you do not see any white space on the Title tab, then kindly deselect the title if it's selected. The white space will appear. Now type the title you want to add, and the title will appear on the page. Give the desired font size, type, etc. and place it on the desired location. And in this way you can add any title from the Title tab and manage the position of them from here. Now here, let's design another article to give you an idea of the precise designing you can do in DMx. Now to add another page, go on to the Project Name tab. From the Add menu, a CD top page can be added. To get the exact designing area, you'll need to define the shape of the CD you want to start designing. So here, we take help of the Mask tab. Here the CD top mask is provided in the software, which can be added on the background. Just double click on this mask. Now it will be added onto the background. The page will now look like a CD top, and you can design it according to the printable area. Add a background from the Background tab. To expand the background onto the page, uncheck the Fit to Size checkbox, and the background will spread, and you can now pan and zoom it as per your design. By adding artistic shape, you can also make it more interesting. Add photos simply from the Photo panel. Resize the photos and place it onto the desired location. To bring another photo to the size of this photo, you can select the Resize photo first, and then by holding the Control key on your keyboard, select the photo you want to resize. From the Equal Size tab, select the Size option. Now both photos will become the same size. Now from the Borders tab, you can apply borders onto the photo. Just select the photo on which you want to apply the borders. Apply the border from the Border tab. Now the Ready Tone option here helps you generate 18 ready tones for the selected border. To rotate photos inside the border, just select the photo and rotate it in the Rotate Objects tab. Now apply borders onto another photo. To flip the border, you can use these flip icons as per the flip you want to apply. Now to set the photo behind another photo, but before shape, the photo is selected from the Arrange Objects tab. Sends Backward option is selected. Now if you want, add other photos. Now if you want, you can add titles from the Title panel and give desired effects from the Title panel. And in this way, you can design articles manually quite easily with the help of the inbuilt Galleria. Now once the design is ready, save the project with the Save button. It offers you several editing tools. To crop and rotate photos, select the photo and click on the crop icon. Here, you can crop and rotate photos. Select the cropping orientation from either landscape or portrait. Now if you want to do freehand cropping, uncheck the Maintain Aspect Ratio checkbox and crop the image like this. You can manually insert the width and the height for the image from here. The actual DPI of the image is displayed here. Select units for the width and the height you are defining. To crop photos according to the aspect ratio, check the Maintain Aspect Ratio checkbox and select from the available sizes. From the Rotate option, you can rotate the tilted photos. The guidelines on the photos will guide you to adjust the angle. Adjust the angle of the photo with the help of the slider. You may reset the rotation with the help of the Reset option. Now if you want to hide the grid lines, uncheck the Show Grid checkbox. If you want to load the original image here and make a fresh start of changes, click on the Load Original icon. To load the original image, click on Yes. Now click on the Save button and you will see some saving options. These are the photo fields. You can directly send photos to the desired fields and save your time. The field you select here will be displayed by the current photo. There are many more editing tools. Select the photos you want to edit, and here from the Edit drop-down menu, choose the Enhance option. Now if you want to give basic color correction and an artistic look to the photo, the Edit Photo window will open. There are 3 tabs: the Basic filters, the Artistic filters, and the Advanced filters. The Basic Filters tab offers you various basic and other correction tools like the BCG, the RGB, level, curve, etc. To adjust the brightness, contrast and gamma of the image, from the BCG tab, use the given sliders. Increase or decrease the value with the help of the sliders. If on any part of the image there is extra brightness, you can correct only that certain area with the help of the correction tool. To use the correction tool, keep the Control key pressed and scroll your mouse over the area you want to correct. You will see the roller area is only on the original form and the rest is according to the BCG setting. Now if you want to adjust the size and the feather of the brush, you can use these respective sliders. Now if you want to bring back the BCG changes on certain part which you had mistakenly corrected, keep the Shift key pressed and roll the mouse over the area you want to bring back the changes. Here, the revert correction is applied. The reset button here helps you to reset individual adjustments, whereas the reset all button will help you reset all the BCG effects. Now from the RGB option, you can adjust the red, green and blue values of the image, and also use the correction and the revert correction tool if required. Now to see the original image, click on the before button here, and to see the image after the changes, click on the after button. The curve option helps you enhance and color correct photos quite easily with the help of curve. Now if you want to load the original image and make a fresh set of changes, click on the load original icon, and load original image, click on yes. Now with the help of the level option, you can adjust the tonal range and the color balance of the image. The blur option lets you give blur effects to the photo. You can give the colorize effect to the photo from the colorize option. Use the color picker and pick any color from the whole screen and give an effect. Adjust the opacity and the color level from the opacity and level option. The feather option here helps you give feather effects to the edges of the photos. You may reset the changes with the help of the reset button. The opacity on the photos can be applied from the opacity option. You may use the correction tool here to make corrections. You can crop and rotate the photo from the crop and rotate option. Now go on to the Artistic Filters tab. To give the artistic look to the photos, DMx offers you various artistic filters. You can browse through the various effects and apply them as needed. To apply the sepia effect, check the sepia checkbox. Use the after button to see the changes. You can also apply the charcoal effect by checking the charcoal drawing checkbox. You can load the original image with the help of the load original button. Now third-party plugins can also be imported here. To go on to the Advanced Filters tab, just click on the Import Plugins button, browse and select plugins to import. After applying all the changes, you can save these changes. Now click on the Save button. There are several other tools for editing here. Let's catch up on them in detail. Lasso. Now select the photo you want to do lasso, and from here select the lasso option. And you can see lasso options earlier in the auto creation video. You can create layers by drawing the path like this. Now after you finish the path, you can see the changes by clicking on the after button. Now say if you want to make any correction at any point, you can do it even after completing the lasso layer. Just select the layer first. All the nodes of the selected layer will get visible. Now you can click and hold the click on that particular node and drag it to a given desired angle. You can also add multi-layers in the same way. To remove any part, then select the layer first by clicking on it. Here, an invert layer option is provided to invert the layers. Select the invert layer option, and to see the preview, click on the after button. And you will see the part selected by the inverted layer being removed. And in this way you can use the lasso tool easily and get images for DM pages. Now after doing all the changes, save the changes with the Save button. As the output will be generated in a PNG format, you will be given 4 options for saving the photo. Select the desired option. Now Chroma. To remove the chroma color from any image, select the image and select the chroma option. Use the color picker tool and pick the color you want to remove. you can adjust the feather and tolerance of the effect. Now when any part of the photo is too concealed, you can bring that part back into the image with the help of the correction tool. The brush size and the feather of the correction tool can be adjusted from here. You can apply the revert correction if needed. Now save changes with the Save button. Use the desired option as required. Touch-up. A touch-up can be given to the photo. Select the photo and then the touch-up option. Select the clone by clicking on the Alt key and the mouse click at the same time. Now give a touch-up on the desired place. You can adjust the brush size accordingly. You can also easily adjust the feather and the opacity of your photo. Apply correction and revert correction whenever required. Save the changes with the Save button. Use the desired option as required. Eraser. To erase certain parts of the image, the Eraser tool is used. Just select the image and choose the Eraser option from the Edit button. Adjust the brush size and the feather and opacity of the brush from here. Just hold the mouse left key and roll the brush over the image, and the area will get erased. And in this way, you can erase the unwanted parts of the image. You can adjust the brush size anytime as per the part of your erasing. Apply corrections or revert corrections whenever required. Save the changes with the Save button. Use the desired options as per required. Highlighter. The highlighter tool helps you to keep certain parts of the image in the original color while the rest of the image turns black and white. This tool is used to highlight the important part of the image. Select the image you want to highlight and select the highlighter option. The selected image will appear in black and white. Simply by rolling the brush over the important part of the image, you can bring back the color of that part. Now adjust the brush size and also the feather and the opacity of the brush. Now, by holding the left mouse key, roll over the brush on the image. The area will get colored, and in this way you can highlight the important part of the image and keep the rest of the part as it is. You can apply certain corrections and revert the corrections as per your need. Save the changes with the Save button.